towards the beginning. I don't know if this is game 1 or not. I'll be honest. I don't know. We're just jumping in, Pat. We're jumping in. Trying to set up the casting tool, and spawning in the top left-hand corner of Babylon, the PvPs do continue. We have the Chinese Protoss player. The Chinese Protoss player representing the Starving Camels SSLT. It is Firefly. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Babylon, we have his opponent. We have the Taiwanese Protoss player representing Starlight Twinkle. It is Nice. Oh. So, yeah, I apologize for abruptly jumping into another series and all that stuff, but congratulations to Nightmare, as he is the first player to advance on to the grand finals and is patiently waiting for the winner of this very series. It did occur off stream, but there were some other matches that were ongoing and have wrapped up. That was, of course, Firefly versus Jeshi. Again, I do think that Firefly is rated slightly above Jeshi, so it makes sense for him to come out on top. Firefly does take down his compatriot, his comrade, his countryman in Jeshi. Is now facing off against Nice. And Firefly wants some revenge. This is not the first camel that Nice has gone up against. Nice did take down Cyan earlier, another teammate of Firefly. And now Firefly is looking for revenge. He's looking to avenge the fallen camel in Cyan. We'll see if he can. We shall see, as so far, standard openers. We have Gate expands from both of these players. A Cyber expands even. Both players are going to do the best they can to try and delay the natural base for as long as possible. We have seen this dance many a time. And at a certain point, if the delay is too long, we will be throwing down a Stargate. Or a tech of some kind. Meanwhile, we do have the cancel in the end. It looks like... Oh my god, we just barely throw down another pylon. Just in time. Meanwhile, Firefly across the map, his own pylon did complete, and he throws down a Cyber Core here. This will force Nice to throw down some tech. It's going to take a long time to deal with the Cyber Core. Meanwhile, Firefly is the first to throw down his natural base. His expansion is on the way. Meanwhile, there's still plenty of HP on this Cyber Core. And interesting choice here from Nice. So, Nice hunted down the scouting probe. He killed the probe of Firefly, and then he threw down his Stargate in the main, not at the natural. So, he wants to keep that hidden. He wants to keep Firefly guessing as to the timing of the natural base of Nice. Boy. So Nice intentionally delayed his Stargate to just make sure he killed the probe and kept Firefly in the dark. Meanwhile, Nice is going for his own counterattack just to poke and prod at the front door, but we have plenty of units here to defend. You know, we've got a Stalker, Sentry for Force Field, shield batteries on the way. We have a bit of a skirmish, and Nice does have the Stalker advantage. The shield battery isn't done yet, so... Nice will lose the Zealot and will not get the Zealot of Firefly. Very nice control there from Firefly. He's able to pull back in time. Doesn't waste a force field either. That's the other dangerous thing that could occur here. And he is able to pull off that hallucination. Now, the fake Oracle of Firefly will go in and will confirm the real Oracle of Nice. So Firefly is fully aware. Meanwhile, Firefly did also respond with a defensive robo. So Firefly playing this out very safe. It looks like he was concerned that Nice was going for an all-in. But Nice, right after that Stargate, he threw down a Twilight Council here at the natural, and we see why. He even chronos the Twilight Council, and I believe he did that for the hallucination. And he's going for some DTs. Oh my god. He's crazy. I love it. So the chrono on that Twilight Council, again, it just feeds Firefly misinformation. And as a result, there is no detection, but at the same time, Firefly is going for his own counterattack. He's pushing out with what he has. He has a prism as well. Things are about to get really chaotic. Nice is attempting to respond as quickly as possible with his own shield batteries. The Dark Shrine is still only halfway done. We need more time. We hallucinated. We hallucinate the Colossus as well for high ground vision. Let's go. Oh my god, we confirmed that the Twilight Council isn't researching. That's pretty sus. Force fields are thrown down. A Twilight Council will be targeted. This Immortal is just getting out of control. Now I wonder if Firefly was able to piece it together. The Twilight Council wasn't researching, and the Stalkers weren't blinking. We need some detection. We don't have any. We don't have any detection right now, so Firefly is in a little bit of trouble. He's going to attempt to force his way up this ramp once again. The force fields are thrown down. Zealots are going to get targeted. Once again, defensive Zealots, that's another tell. But it may not be enough of a tell as the DT is on the way. There we go. We have an observer. It is being chronoed out. Firefly knows. The light bulb has brightened. He's like, oh, I figured it out. The DT arrives. The Oracle is here as well in the natural. There's nothing at home to defend. Nice, doing a lot of counter damage. As we are able to recall and know the DT will go down. 7 probes, not too bad. As Nice does have an economic advantage, but he's hurting in other ways. Nice lost his Twilight Council, which means he doesn't have Blink. He doesn't have a Robo. The Robo is just now on the way. He's forced to make Void Rays. Void Rays are very rarely made in this matchup, but when you don't have anything else, you have to make Void Rays, because what else can you do? He has no Blink Stalkers. He has no Immortals. Void Rays are the next best thing to defend against a Stalker push from your opponent. So again, Nice has to make use of what he has. It's not ideal, but working up towards 3 Void Rays. We have Firefly committing to his counterattack. Nice gonna try to hold on to his third. It looks like these shield batteries should finish up in time. But is he gonna have enough of an army? Is he gonna have a good enough army to face off against Firefly? Void Rays have been spotted. Firefly just looking for a better angle. Oh, Observer goes down, and one of the Void Rays takes a lot of hits already. It can be so fragile. Prismatic alignment is going to be triggered. One Void Ray does go down. Oof. And it looks like the Void Rays are doing well for themselves. They were able to take down, I want to say, 3 or 4 Stalkers. But we still have so many more Stalkers to reinforce as well. The Phoenix comes in, does CC the Immortal. But I don't think we care about that. We do take down the Void Rays nonetheless, as well as that Phoenix. Our Firefly is being pulled apart though, and it looks like with the help of these shield batteries, Nice is holding. Yeah, it looks like Nice has enough reinforcements coming in. He may have lost all his Void Rays, but they did well enough to buy time. Oh, the Immortal. Immortal does almost go down. But again, I feel like Nice has enough. Yeah, there we go. He is going to be able to hold on. He gets away with his third base. Oh, even gets the Immortal in the retreat. Firefly goes for a cheeky warp in into the main. Oh, we have aggressive DTs. Oh, and Nice doesn't have detection. He has a Revelation. Does throw down a Revelation in the main. What about the natural? Oh, what about the natural base? Ay, ay, ay. 10 workers are going to be going down. There's a DT once again in the main as well. Oh my god. I was about to praise Nice for getting away with his third base, but he loses the mineral line. 16 workers go down. The advantage that Nice had, the faster third base that he fought so hard to protect, it doesn't pay off. It didn't pay off because of those DTs, and now Nice has to go for the counterattack. And to be fair, he has a pretty large army. Looking at the Unisap here, Nice has 14 Stalkers, 2 Immortals, and a Phoenix as well. He has a massive army lead. He pushes on forward as well. The Immortals wreaking havoc upon those Stalkers. Firefly loses his observer as well, so DTs will not be good enough. Defensive DTs even. But it looks like Nice will back off. He'll respect his opponent. Doesn't want to throw anything away. He's got a lot of probing to do. He's got a lot of catching up to do. Ay, ay, ay. We do have the War Prism of Nice. Going to be skirting around the edge of the map. Going to be looking to slip into the main. At the same time, his army may look to threaten his opponent as well. Do we have any Blink? Firefly has Blink. Nice still just remaking his Twilight Council now. Has been heavily delayed in any kind of Blink production. There we go. Now being chronoed. So he attempts to go for a little bit of a depth harass in said main base. Meanwhile, Firefly, he can afford to be active on the map because he does have Blink. So even if he runs into an army, he can avoid it. So just going to be skirting around looking for any stray units. Looking for a potential fourth base as well. Confirming that there is no fourth. Meanwhile, the Adepts do shade, or they do drop into the main. 3 probes go down. A good amount of damage here for only 1 Adept. But Firefly with his economy, with his 3-base saturation, with his gases as well, he's got quite a lot to work with. He's got 3 Immortals, 3 Archons, so charge lots aren't going to work anywhere near as well against him. +1 done as well. What advantage does Nice have? That's kind of a question that I have to ponder here. We have an even Immortal count. He's got a Phoenix, I guess, and that can help CC one of the Immortals of his opponents, which can be pretty important, to be fair. But that's kind of it. Like, the army supplies are pretty comparable. Oh, and here we go. We do blink on forward. We do catch some units here of Firefly already. And he made this work for him. He is forcing Firefly to fight out of range of his shield batteries, but 1 Immortal does go down for the price of 2 Archons. And here comes that Phoenix. Nice, fighting really well for himself. He blinks on forward. He takes down, almost another one of those Immortals. Firefly barely keeping it alive. And again, he was just baited into a fight outside of range of his shield batteries. Now we have the overcharge. And with the power of the overcharge, it looks like Firefly's going to be able to reset the Immortal count of his opponent. Nice, trying to force the issue. He's trying to break the back of Firefly, but the blinks are too good. The War Prism control as well. We blink on forward, but both Immortals survive. And Firefly will take this fight. Again, great War Prism control, great juggling with those Immortals. He's very careful with them. Does keep them all alive. This is a bit of an overextension. I don't think Firefly should be here. He's pushing into a concave. This is like best case scenario for Nice, and even then it's not going to be enough. GG gets called. Firefly takes game 1? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if we were jumping in mid-series or in a fresh series. And the other casters are trying to figure it out as well. I have no idea. But GG. Oh, well played. Was that a 2-0? Firefly does take 1 game. No, and it looks like, okay, it looks like Nice took game number 1. Firefly takes game number 2. And we have an ace match. Maybe, oh, maybe. I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, let's go, Poppy. Let's go. We do have an ace match. All right. It would be nice if the players would just tell us. We didn't have to try and like piece it together, but we have confirmation. We were trying to figure out what was going on, but yes, We are now tied up 1-1, and we're going to the ace match. Game 3. Let's go. All the way, Poppy. All the way. Oh. As we're getting into our next game and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Gressman, we have the Chinese Protoss player representing the starving camels looking for revenge for his fallen teammates. It is Firefly. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the Taiwanese Protoss representing Starlight Twinkle. Is salty? It is nice. Catching up with the chat. Is like casting without pants again? Oh, always, Papi, always. Ay, ay, ay. You're an animal. Live VIP, the caster supreme, painting pictures with words like a dream. We cheer for you, the voice we adore, bringing the game alive forevermore. Oh, thank you, Nicola. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Less than 3, Papi. Less than 3. I see El Payaso in the chat. Ga, Papi. Hello, clown. Hello. In a land of fashion norms, a man did dare to defy the dress code without a care. With legs unencumbered, he took his stance, a rebel at heart, refusing to wear pants. Oh my god. Dr. Seuss, is that you? Oh my, the Hooves in Whoville. Is that what they're called? I can't remember what they're called in the Grinch. But yeah, I appreciate that. Did you make that yourself, No Clone, or did you use like Chat GPT? Come clean, Papi, come clean. Are you that creative, or is the AI just too good? We're here to find out, as we're going to be popping off here in the ace match. Nice. Goes for a 2-gate opener, so does Firefly, but something is amiss because this is a very common proxy location. We're waiting for the Cybercore. Show me the proxy robo. There it is. The robo is thrown down. And Firefly knows that something is wrong. He scouts, he sees that the second pylon is missing, and he's looking. He's going to be looking here for that second pylon. Or maybe even go for a proxy of his own. As his own second pylon is in his main base. Going to be opening up double stalker, moving out across the map. We have an ace. We don't have it. We don't know, Papi. We don't. We had no idea. Ay. We do have one. Can confirm. Can confirm. For some context, we were like, yo, was that game 1 or game 2? And then Steadfast was like, game 2. Like, he was very confident. And then we're like, okay, so ace match. And then Steadfast is like, I don't know. It's like, god damn it. Shaking my head. So Firefly is setting up a proxy gateway of his own. So he's going to be going for, I believe, 3 gateways. Sorry, 4 gate. So it's going to be a 4-gate all-in from Firefly. He does come across the proxy gateway here. So the proxy robo, even, he's looking to depower. The pylon is going to be going down. Oh my god, but the Immortal just barely squeezes out of the door of that robo. Whew. Was very close. Second pylon is going to finish up. Nice is going to be able to keep this powered and keep this going. Firefly will have an advantage in production, but no defensive robo, no Immortals of his own. Got the Prism on the way. So again, it's 3 gates for Nice, 4 for Firefly. Pure stalkers from our red Protoss. Is that going to be enough? Oh, it looks like he's going to be able to overwhelm. He takes out one of those stalkers. He's going to be able to take down the Immortal as well. Nice overextends. And that may just be it. Losing an Immortal at this stage of the game is devastating, especially bearing in mind that Firefly has the greater stalker production. And we had a Prism on the way, not an Immortal. Now, to be fair, Nice may have a lower stalker count, but with that Prism, he basically has Blink. Oh, done! As long as he keeps it alive. He basically has Blink. He should be able to keep his stalkers alive. And oh my god, but I spoke too soon. The Prism goes down. And any advantage that Nice had is no longer there. Firefly just going to be shutting down the Stalkers here of his opponents. The probes have even been pulled to soak some of those shots, provide some vision. Immortal comes out, but the Immortal is on its own. Firefly has done it. The Immortal goes down. 1 Stalker to 3. G! The 1G gets called. And Firefly will take the series 2-1. Whew. He does it for the Starving Camels, for his boy Cyan. Not let him go out in the dark, in the night. He's there for him. He's able to avenge his fallen teammate and advances on to the grand finals. GG. GG. Yeah, I thought so. See no clone in the chat. How did you know? Chat GPT. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Man, I saw those copy pastas from No Clone. I'm like, he's not that creative. Like he didn't come up with that himself. No way. No shot, Papi. No shot. I appreciate it though. I like it. I like it, Puffy. I like it. I'm gonna post it in Babyling's Discord. In memes. It's beautiful. It's art, really. It is art. But with that, GG, well played. Congratulations to Firefly for, yeah, completely just shutting down that proxy robo, going for 4 gates of his own. And we saw that things very quickly snowballed out of control. If Nice were able to somehow keep his Immortal alive long enough for his Prism to come into play, then we would have had a longer game, or we would have had a very different game. But we saw that Nice overextended. He was not expecting the Stalker count to be as high as it was, because one of the gateways was proxied, if you recall. So he just wasn't expecting the Stalker count to be that damn high, and yeah, very quickly the game slipped out of his control, slipped through his fingers, and in the hands of Firefly. I can't believe my eyes. He's made it to the finals. GG. GG.